All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's NHIAA Division I volleyball game between the Goffstown Grizzlies and the visiting Mascenic Vikings. This is Matt Kennerson, and joining me tonight, as always, is Marty Kelly.
As always, happy to be here, Matt.
So Goffstown is coming off of 5 straight wins, a combination of home and road wins, to boost their record to 8-5 on the season. They're sitting in a tie for 5th place in the standings right now. Mascenic is coming in with a 6-7 record, and I didn't get a chance to look up common opponents here to see how they played against each other, but should be a pretty good game. These teams appear to be evenly matched.
Yep.
And off the block, Goffstown down 1-0 here early in the first. Best of 5 games, played to 25, must win by 2. Nope, done off that block again. They're going to have to get those blocks together. Looks like Mascenic's going to be hitting that outside an awful lot this game. Back row tack. Nice swing from Jack Belmore. We've got a little bit of a different lineup here for Goffstown tonight. We've had a couple of injuries. Alex Kelly's out and Garrett Gifford is out. So it looks like we're going to have Pat Mannion playing around as that outside hitter. And Pat Collymore looks like he might be playing around as well. We'll see if there's a defensive specialist substitution. Double hit from Mascenic. And we've got the freshman Nick Martin in there as the defensive specialist role for the other middle, which will probably be Isaac Borges. Nice serve.
Yeah, all 3 of those players, Pat, and Nicholas, have been having really good games lately. They've be good to see them starting and see how things go.
Quick set to the middle. And down for the kill. Back set. Good decision by Beatty there. Yep, took that second ball as an attack instead of taking it as a set. Give the defense a little bit more time. But that was a nice cover by Collymore to get that ball up and in a position. It was almost like a set, so Beatty could just attack it.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh.
Yep. They got together on that block, but just didn't have that cover.
Yep.
It's early. They typically start out point for point here and then get on a little mini run in the middle section of the game. Nice pass. Right back to him.
Oh, timing a little bit off there.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yep, the ref called 4 hits there. That ball never went over. It hit into the tape.
Right.
But either way, it was down. Nice pass. There we go. Back set to BD. Is there a touch there? Nope, but we got a net violation from Mascenic. Number 12. Players will rotate, so Nick Martin will go out, and Borges will come in to play the front row as the middle. So Rapazzo's a back row player. Mannion is playing around. BD's serving. He'll stay in the back row for defense.
Borges had a spectacular game on Friday. He's doing really well.
Another net violation. Was that against Wyndham, Wyndham?
It was.
So that score, I didn't see what the final score was. Did that go, was it 3-1, 3-0? They won.
They won. It went to 5 games.
Oh, it did again?
So it did, yeah.
Because that was our last
Wait, no, you know what? I I think it was 4 games actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
either
we took
way,
it in
I
4.
mean,
Yeah.
that was our last home game we did, and we knew going into that one, Goffstown versus Wyndham, they just appeared on paper to be very evenly matched teams. Had performed similarly against similar opponents.
Right.
And it did. It turned out to be a fantastic game.
Both of these were too. Yeah. Or I'm sorry. The one on Friday was too.
Okay, because that was the home game, and then they played again in the away game. But
right.
to take 2 from Wyndham in the year, that's a pretty good testament to their season so far.
It was. They were all the games were very close though.
All right, here we go. A little 8-6 lead opening up here for Goffstown. Collmore serving. Out. No touch. Ball's out. We'll take that point.
Somebody's grandparents getting a souvenir ball.
Oh, there's a former player retrieving that ball. So all the graduates are back from college or wherever for their summer break, and a lot of the former players are coming back to see the game.
It's like old home days here. It's nice to see him coming back and cheering on there.
Yeah, the one that I see there is Logan Lambert.
Yep.
He was the libero last year. Another back row attack. Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice kill from BD. I also see Haley Reed down there. She was the boys manager, but then also a girls varsity player for Goffstown. I think she's playing at Salem State.
Oh, yeah. All right. Ryan Rogenbuck was at the Wyndham game on Friday.
Yep, that ball never went over. So here we go, 11-7.
It is interesting how almost every game they have to, it's almost like they're feeling it out again in spite of how much all the teams practice. They need to sort of get their game legs on and start playing again.
Opportunity here for Goffstown. Back row attack from Belmore. Any touch?
Ooh.
Nope. Just hit long. I mean, there was no defense there. He tried to go deep cross court. It just sailed a little bit out. Way outside, had to tip that. Good cover by Mannion. Again, a good defensive cover. Outside again. Off that block.
Oh.
Off that block, but out.
Nice block.
Nice swing. There's a kill.
Beautiful, yep.
So he hit that one from the right side.
Yeah, Borges and Rapazzo have been putting up a formidable wall this year when they're up in the front row together.
Yeah, which is funny because one of the littlest players on the court is actually getting them some blocks.
Yeah, he's getting some great ones.
Because that setter has to, it's there in that rotation in that front row. They are the right side, and they can attack, and they do need to get up and block that outside hitter for the opposition. Stolen kill, but we'll take the point. So we got Collmore, Mannion, and Britton Doucette in the front row for Rapazzo's targets. Martin and Belmore back playing defense. Oh, man. Nice. Nice. That's long.
Yep.
So that's the advantage of having a player like BD right there who had set for the past several years. He could take that out-of-system ball and put a hittable setup for Mannion. There we go. Another point, nice. 15-10. A little bit of an overpass. What are they going to call the setter under the net? Timeout, Mascenic, yeah. Yeah, because again, this is where Goffstown typically does pull away in this middle section of the game.
Right.
They start getting those 3 or 4 point lead, and then all of a sudden, with a couple of bad passes or a serve long by the other team, and now it's a 6 point lead. You got to try to get your team settled down here. You don't want it to break it away too bad here. 16-10 is certainly the ability to come back from.
Right.
But the closer we get to 25, the harder it becomes. So Alex Kelly's just going to sit this game out, and he should be back playing for the next home game Wednesday.
He is looking forward to playing again. He's disappointed to miss this one, but
yeah, and it sounds like with Garrett's injury, he might be done for the season.
I think so.
It was a broken bone.
He's got it on ice right now.
Off the block. We've seen some pretty good swings so far in this game from both teams. A lot of power.
Yep.
That's the right thing to send them deep on that. It was just a little too deep. Because that defense tends to cheat up as the rally goes on, and you want to send them deep, make them backpedal. Nice pass. Set to the middle. Yeah, that was a really nice swing and kill.
It was.
It had to be right at the defense for any chance to get that ball up. See, there you go. That timeout worked. Where Mascenic,
they did pull up a lot, but
they closed with those 3 points and little mini rally, and missed serve takes it right back to a 4 point lead. Overpass, kill it. Oh yeah, he's gonna. Yep, second player got to it, but those guys love those overpasses. I mean, they've got it. They're just like salivating when they see that ball coming up like that. A little bit of a delayed block there. Here we go, opportunity for Goffstown. Off the block. Good fight at the net. I think you're going to call, Mascenic under the net again.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, just those little tiny things that, like, Mascenic has had a lot of net violations, and they're just losing a lot of points in spite of playing very well. They're giving up a lot of points that way.
Oh, what a set. Nice high pass. Quick to the middle. Nice cover by Rapazzo. Yep. Get that block up there. Another nice dig. One. 2 nice digs from the setter. Oh, almost the third. Almost the third. He got his hand on it.
He got a little piece of that one. Got a little piece of it.
Can't ask for, hey, man, 2 out of 3 is the way to go.
Yeah.
No, you can't. There was 2 really nice digs. Good pass. Give it back to him. Oh, back set.
Oh.
Oh, they got him on the block, that one.
Yep.
That happens. I bet he wants that one back to then take that line. Going back to him, keep swinging. Free ball opportunity. Gonna call that a double hit. Yeah. The players will rotate, so Borges come back in for the front row with Beatty serving. So Borges, Belmore, and Collymore in the front.
Beatty was out briefly. He had a slight injury on Friday, too. He wound up sitting out about a half a game.
Okay.
Came down with the net and hurt his ankle. But he was able to get back in and keep playing, which was good. It's a rough game Friday. Injuries.
So those topspin serves that player just did, those are really, really powerful, but highly inaccurate. You can see that one went out. Good cover. It's a little close to the net. Got to tip it. It's different ideas about the serving too, because those top spins and those high jumps take a lot of energy to do.
Yeah.
And if you got a player that plays around, that can be a very big tiring factor. Another nice kill from Belmore right off the block, 22-18.
We'll check the first to 20 tendency, see how it goes today.
Hopefully it holds for this one.
I'm still standing behind this one. Not 100%, but I'm standing behind this one. Oh.
A little bit of a delayed block there, but is it the kind of thing that 60% of the time it works every time?
Exactly.
Back set. Out of system ball here, but hittable, tippable. They just got a little confused on the defense there. Good place for a timeout. Yep, 22-20. So this is pretty good here that we've got a couple of players that have been able to step up and for the injured players. Nick Martin being able to come in that DS role, and then Pat Mannion being able to really a DS with because we were always talking about the Pat for Pat switch.
Right.
The Pat Collymore playing the opposite or right side position, and then Pat Mannion playing in the back row. But now he's able to come in here and be productive as an outside.
It's nice that they've been able to get in earlier in the season too. They've seen some action and they've had that time on the court to actually get used to it, as opposed to, because it's hard for, I think some of the swing players don't get quite as much court time.
All right, coming back from the timeout, 22-20 Goffstown lead. Yeah, that ball was in. I was watching the block in the net.
I don't know what the Mascenic coach tells them on their timeouts, but it seems to work. They rally after them.
Swing. There you go. A little bit behind him, but that was a nice swing. There you go. That overpass, and Borges timed that perfectly. Yep. Yeah, and that was a nice hit, nice swing from Mannion there, because that ball was way behind him. He showed the patience, reached back, and at least it got it over as an attack instead of just tipping it. So there's some timeout from Mascenic. We got another returning player from last year. My boy's here. I'll take this time out to say happy birthday to my youngest son, Kevin.
Oh, happy birthday, Kevin.
He's 14 today.
All right.
So he is so looking forward to, he's in 8th grade, so looking forward to coming to the high school and playing for Mel next year.
Yeah. Is he playing this year?
They don't have a any kind of boys program in the middle school, so
that's too bad.
it's unfortunate, right? Because
yeah.
really the first time and that's why it's so important to at least have the JV team at the high school level, because really when they get to high school, it's really the first opportunity for a lot of these boys to touch a volleyball.
Right.
Overpass, block, nice.
24-21, game point for Goffstown. And when Alex started here, there was no JV program at all.
Swing on that. There you go. All right, there we go.
There we go.
Goffstown takes the first, 25-20.
25-21.
25-21, yep. All right, teams will switch side, and we'll be back in a few minutes for the start of the second game. All right, we're back for the start of the second game between the visiting Mascenic Vikings and the Goffstown Grizzlies. Goffstown took the first, 25-21, best of 5.
Seems like this is going to be another two, as you said before, closely matched teams.
Could be, yeah.
Which, yeah, they definitely lagged behind a little bit at some points, but they definitely caught up, and it was a close game at the end.
Yeah, I think at one point Goffstown might have had the largest lead was 6, but then it would close down to 2. It was 23-21 at one point.
Yep.
Set to the middle, tipped, good cover by the D, so BD can take that set. Good swing. We got a rally going here. Opportunity for Goffstown.
Whoa, nice
cover.
Barrabazo.
There you go. He was backpedaling. See how he got sent deep?
Yep.
And he had to backpedal, and I don't know if he slipped or just misjudged it a little bit.
It looked like he misjudged. He went to try to dive for it and just didn't quite get it.
Yeah, but that's why you got to send them deep on that.
It worked beautifully. Barrabazo serving again. Oh.
Yep, those serve receivers, they start adding up.
They do. No as good as cheering squad here. Oh.
Yeah, there's a pretty good crowd in here tonight.
Yeah.
So looking ahead on the schedule, we're going to have a game Wednesday night, home. It's senior night. And then against Stark. And then their final game is on the road, and I forget who the opponent is. Down in Salem? Okay. Yep. Then after that, the way it looks right now, a lot of weird things are going to have to happen. But Goffstown should be able to host a first-round playoff game. Four 4-0 lead here with Rapazzo still serving. Oh, good decision. They let that one go, and that ball's down at the theater.
Oh, hey, hit somebody in the hallway. Excellent.
Oh, that's Kayleen Bertrand.
She came just in time to collect that ball.
Absolutely.
Very thoughtful of her.
So she's a graduate varsity girls player, and she plays at, why can't I think of the name of the school?
Make something up. I'll never know.
It's in Boston. Emerson.
All right. Oh. All I know, I had some friends that went to Emerson when I was down there. Good radio station.
That was a nice bump set. Good cover. Oh, they're going to fight over that one. Another good cover from Collimore. Quick set. Timing was just up. Yep.
He tried on that one. Did not pull it off.
But when a setter and a middle could get together on those quick sets like that, it's really hard for the defense to get a block up.
Mannion serving at 7-1 right now.
That was a big swing.
Big dig by Mannion. Didn't make it in time.
You just hear that one go off the block.
Oh.
Yep, you can't give up those service errors either. I mean, 8-2.
Yeah.
It's by far from over on this game, but those mistakes really, really, really start to hurt, especially at this point in the season.
Right.
They're going to call that a double. Out of system ball. So that was the case where the setters just couldn't get to that pass. The middle, who's dropped back for serve receive, just not used to putting a setup. Back row attack. Off the block, but good cover there. See, send him deep.
Yep, send him back.
Good decision by Raposo there just to put that ball over. Here we go. Opportunity. Nice set. Oh, they did the cross. They did the cross.
Oh, they put that back. That was
alive.
beautiful. Yeah. Mascenic did a good job returning that one.
That's in.
That is in.
Nice. That was some really.
That was beautiful.
That rally right there had some really good play in it. You see how the set looked like it was going to go to BD, but Belmore came around. He had to tip it, but incredible pancake dig from Mascenic to keep that ball alive, and then got it over. And then Collymore just put it away with a really deep kill. That was a nice play by both sides there.
Yeah. Those are fun to watch when that starts happening, and a lot of good plays in there.
See, we need instant replay.
Yeah.
We need a producer.
Okay, those of you who are at home, push pause, back it up a little bit, watch it again, and we'll wait for you right here.
Don't worry, we'll wait.
We'll be here when you get back.
You got the whole timeout.
You got a timeout. You got 20 seconds left. Go. I'm interested to see if Mascenic, if the Vikings rally. She's giving the Viking battle cry now, because after their last couple timeouts, they rallied quickly, but it's 11-2 Goffstown right now.
Oh, Noah got hit in the head again by that screwing around. He fixed his hair, though, so we're all good.
Got to have the hair.
It's weird. Like Mascenic has had a couple of good swings. It's almost like they've stopped swinging and they're tipping.
Yep.
But I mean, we haven't been blocking them that much. I don't know if it's just a timing thing or heads out of the game a little bit. Swing.
There you go. There's your swing.
Oh, yep, off the block, but tried to cover it. Defense was in the right spot, just couldn't get to it. Nice swing off the block. Point Goffstown. Pat Collimore's been swinging really, really good today.
He has.
Long. He didn't follow through on that.
No, that one's down the hall too. Let's see if we have an alum to go get that one too.
We're going to get the reserve ball from the scorer's table.
The other one will make its way back eventually, I guess. Oh. Lots of skin on the floor there. Nice attempts, didn't quite make it.
13-6. Oh, they want to check the floor.
Get a puddle of sweat down there or something?
Yeah, when off the dive. I mean, for kind of a rainy, raw day outside, it is warm in the gym here.
It definitely is. And it smells like Teen Spirit.
And not the good kind.
No, unfortunately, it smells like Teen Spirit. We need instant replay, but we don't need smell-o-vision.
Oh, that ball fell. So it was 11-2 at one point. Got a little 6-2 rally here for.
See those Mascenic timeouts. Whatever she says to them.
7-2 rally.
It either inspires them or terrifies them or both. I don't know, but it works.
There we go. Good cover.
Beautiful.
Wow. Rapazzo's having a phenomenal defensive game. Oh, hit down on that. There you go. Oh, he's going to call.
Net?
He's going to call Borges in the net.
Yep.
More sweat on the floor. That ball's still alive, off the ceiling. That was hard off the ceiling, too.
Yeah, that came down quickly. Mascenic is definitely rallying here, and Goffstown's calling a timeout.
Good place for a timeout. I mean, selfishly, I want to go 3 and out. I got like dinner and birthday cake waiting for me.
Yeah, yeah. Is he having a special birthday dinner?
He requested lobster.
Whoa. This dude lives large.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like it.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
it. He's not messing around.
I don't know what the rest of us are having.
I'm just going to sit there and watch him eat. You're going to have hot dogs and watch him eat lobster.
All right, back from the timeout. Goffstown has a 1-0 lead here. They took the first 25-21. Had an 11-2 lead here in the second, and Mascenic has kind of rallied here to bring it 13-11. That's a double. Not going to call that one, though. Longer rally here.
It does seem like some of the refs are a little pickier about some things like that.
Yeah, that's
others. There are
nice.
Beautiful kill by Belmore.
Yep, right down the line. No defense there. It's so important for the setter to be able to push that ball to the pin like Rapazzo did there to give Belmore the opportunity, the outsides, to get that opportunity to go line.
Serve long. Another one down the hall. I'd suggest closing the door, but that's just going to hold the teen spirit in.
Good decision. Good decision to swing on that.
That one's out the door, too.
Another kill.
Get some volunteer moms running some laps, getting some stray balls out there.
Our players will rotate, and Nick Martin's coming in to serve. Freshman for freshman here.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for a varsity team.
Yep. Nick had a great game on Friday, too.
Good cover by the defense. Set to the middle. Blocked.
Oh.
Nope. Big swing. I'm not sure that ball went over. Yep, they're going to call 4 hits. Ball hit the tape instead of it went into the block, but the tape was there. And
so if the tape, even if it's between their hands, is
yeah.
that okay, all right.
That never went over.
Oh.
Service mistakes. 16-14. There's a touch. Had to be a touch on that.
There was a touch on that.
Oh, they called it in anyway.
Oh,
well, that's long.
Very long.
All right, so see how quickly this changes. I mean, it was 16-14. You're like thinking, oh man, they cut it to 2. Now we're back to a 4-point lead.
Right.
Very, very quick game. That was a
nice
block. That's out.
That's out.
All right, one more brings us to 20.
All right. And gets you closer to lobster and birthday cake.
Oh, down the
That
defense was there too.
Yeah.
Wow, he's swinging really, really well tonight too.
2014, Goffstown, Pat Manning serving.
Good block.
Yeah, I don't think that one made it over either. It didn't look like.
No, BD blocked it.
He did. Okay.
One of the rare solo blocks.
Is the benefit of having 2 of them go up just 2 extra hands?
It's just the bigger size.
Right.
And you'll see some really good teams where I misspoke there. Not really good teams, but teams that go to like the next level of play. A lot of times you'll see like a triple block
really
come together, especially in the boys' game, and even the men's game in college. You will see triple blocks on attacks. For these guys at this level, that middle really needs to go out and do a double block with the right side, out and do a double block with the outside. A lot of times if it's straight in the middle, that's when they're up there for that solo block.
(21-14). Pat Manning serving. Into the net. Beautiful block.
Yep.
BD and Collimore.
Delayed blocks.
Pat Mannion's been serving very consistently.
Oh. Looks like Nolan Diddy's coming in to do a little bit of serving here. Get Rapazzo thinking the game's close here to being over. Get Rapazzo a little bit more of a break. Send him deep. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, middle. There you go.
Excellent.
Again, that overpass, and he's just salivating to hit that down.
Game point for Goffstown. Oh.
That's it. 25-14 in the second. Goffstown takes the second. 25 for took the first, 25-21. Takes the second, 25-14. We'll switch sides, play a third. All right, we're back for game 3 here between the visiting Mascenic Vikings and Goffstown Grizzlies.
Vikings versus Grizzlies. I would watch that movie.
Goffstown's got a 2-game-to-nothing here. A 2-game-to-nothing lead. Oh, he's going to call that outside the pin.
Yep.
And he was right there. Let's just see it. Goffstown took the first 25-21. Took the second 25-14. Oh, they got to talk. And that hasn't happened too much tonight. You know, this is probably the first game of the year that Collimore's played around. But it has been a very good defensive effort.
Yep. Right out of the gate, Mascenic taking 3 quick points.
Well, we're going to have a conversation with the down ref and the floor captain. And it's a big secret. And we'll never know what it was about.
Oh, we'll tackle him after the game and find out what he said.
Now Coach Mel wants to know what's going on.
We all want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
We need like spy mics on these things. Oop, serve short from Mascenic.
That would be a thing to investigate. You know, they mic players in the NFL.
Yeah, the little floor mics down there.
Well, we should try to mic some volleyball players. All right, 3-1. Mascenic lead.
Ooh.
You gotta love those. You gotta love those tape balls that just go over. You need those. 3-2. Quickly, it was 3-0 after the. Maybe that was a conversation showstopper.
Another nice serve from Rapazzo. They can't return it.
3-3. All right, let's play a game to 21. If Goffstown can win this third, they'll take Mascenic in straight sets. Oh, hit the ceiling. That ball's out.
Good.
Came down on Mascenic, hit the ceiling, came down on Goffstown side, so the ball is out. If it had come down on their side, they could continue to play it. Good pass. Good back row attack from Belmore.
Oh.
Yes,
wow.
They're going to call that a touch.
Mascenic not happy with that call.
Well, now Mascenic seems confused about their defense assignments. He's going to talk to the captain. Probably about the delay of getting that ball. Wanted him to get a little quicker.
For just shagging the ball that was over there? Is that what you're talking about? Really?
Opportunity for Goffstown. BD off the block. Net violation, Mascenic.
And now 6-3.
So it was a 3-0. Now it's 6,
Right.
and then it was a 6-0 rally to make it 6-3.
It does change quickly. Oh, serve short from Rapazzo into the net. Nice dive from Nick Martin.
Yeah, I mean, if Goffstown can take this game here, go to 9 wins, that would be 9-5 on the season. They're guaranteed a home playoff game. They'll finish in the top 8. I mean, with 9 wins, the 3rd place BG and 4th place Hollis Brookline team right now are sitting at 9-4 and 8-4. They could conceivably wind up with a bye if they finish in the 3rd or 4th place, but we got a ways to go for that. Let's win this game first.
Yep.
But getting that 9th win, that's going to be big. Now we're going to have a conversation.
Yeah, the Mascenic coach is not happy.
Nope, they're going to change their call and give the point to Mascenic. And that's why they have those little conversations every once in a while. So instead of 8-4, we're at 7-5. Nice back set.
Oh,
good cover by the Mascenic defense. Nice pass. Deep. Oh, too deep.
Too deep.
That was a really nice pass from Martin there. That ball was hit pretty hard.
It was.
And it was right to Rapazzo. Good save. Good swing from Collmore. Split the block and put it right down at their feet. So he played middle last year, and this is a transition to him to the right side for this season. So he's done very, very well on that. It's all different footwork. It's all different angles of approach. Opportunity for Goffstown. That's gone long.
That is long.
You can't send a free ball long. There's a nice pass from Mascenic. Oh, he changed his mind. Faked BD out there.
Yep.
And that's the different rotation where Rapazzo does have to go back there and play defense, but he's the setter and he wants that second ball. It looked slow enough that he thought, probably thought BD could get to it, but yeah, faked out there a little bit. Nice.
Beautiful.
Wow. That wasn't too far behind that 10-foot line there.
10-7. We got Collmore serving.
They did the cross again.
They did, and it worked.
He had to tip it, but it worked for a point. There was no block up there.
No. I think they had to tip it last time, too, when they did it. Oh.
Overpass. There we go.
Beautiful.
Put down. Two-handed attack for the kill. 12-7 Goffstown lead.
So tell me again why they can sometimes reach a little bit over the net and sometimes they cannot. The difference being?
The difference being on a ball that is being set, they cannot go over and block it or hit down on it. They have to give the other team an opportunity. That one, the ball would have come down on, it would have gone over the net, but he was up high enough and hit down on it that the ref sees that as a legitimate attack.
Okay. I'll get the hang of this by the end of the season.
Oh, you're not gonna do the girls' season with me in the fall?
Give me a call.
All right.
We're up to 14-7, Goffstown. Oh,
there you go.
We could not get a finger on that one.
Timeout, Mascenic. Yeah, so last year we did televise last fall we televised some of the girls' home games, and I would usually get one of the boys' players to join me for the play-by-play. But they want to be down with the student sections, you know. They don't want to be up here doing the game.
We'll be up here in the boring old guy section.
Well, exactly, right. You know, they want to have fun.
I look at this as like we get the box seats. The pizza service is very slow here.
Yes,
though,
it is.
Yeah. And the hot dog guy never makes it up this far. But other than that, it's primo luxury. These big recliners we have are comfy. And the masseuse in between games is nice.
All right, horn. Second horn, Mascenic. Get on the court.
So they keep rallying after these timeouts. I'm interested to see what happens this time. If they have another one, you sneak down and try to catch it on Mike.
Need an awful on cable.
Totally worth the risk. Oh.
Off the ceiling.
16-7. Pat Collymore still serving.
This is like the first substitution for Mascenic. So, and he hasn't been serving this year as well, because when they do the pad for pad switch, Mannion's come in to serve. So.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, he's had an opportunity to play around, played some good defense, had an opportunity to serve, served well. And he's just a sophomore, right? Or is he a junior?
He's a sophomore this year.
And that's a volleyball family. His sister was a varsity player for Goffstown as well. She graduated last year.
Yep.
Good swing, good decision. Play it off the ceiling.
Oh, back up.
Oh, yep, they got. They just need to
scrambled.
talk a little bit there.
Yeah. $16-11.
Oh, you see him do that dance at that net?
I did.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, he's been swinging hard.
Nice hit.
What a time of the year to peak on that swing, too.
Yep.
Man, you get hits like that, that just rallies your whole team. That's what they work so hard to make that pass for. That's what the setter loves to see.
Right.
You know, point's a point, but, man, when you get a nice, powerful kill like that, that just excites everyone.
Well, nice try from Board, just went long. It does, yeah. A point's a point, but a point with style is a point with style.
Well, like I said, I mean, there's no way he can do that without the pass.
Right.
Without the set. Yeah, I was a little bit behind him. He mistimed a little bit. He had a little bit of extra hang time there.
Goffstown's still up by 4 right now, 17-13.
Good pass. Back row attack. Good swing.
Oh.
All right, players will rotate. Nick Martin will come in to serve. Play defense in that back row. So we got Beatty and Mannion in the front. Go to the middle. Nice hit.
Beautiful.
Man, we've seen some really nice hits from Collmore, Belmore, Beatty, and Mannion's had some good ones too.
Yep.
You said Borges has made a few kills.
Yeah.
Borges and Rapazzo have getting together on the blocks.
Yeah, they've been doing phenomenally with the blocks. I think that one rolled off his wrist, it looked like. He didn't quite catch it right.
Had some really good defense from a couple of players that haven't been used to playing in the back row.
Right.
Nice pass. Again, big swing. That'll fall for a point.
Yep.
20-14.
Point.
All right, we're going to see some substitute. Yep, you got to go. You got to go on the court at the line. The rest got to tell you there, Mac. Mac Porter's coming in for Belmore. He's going to play a little back row defense this rotation. Then he'll get a chance to go in the front row after a couple more rotations.
Oh, into the net. So what's the benefit of a jump serve versus any other sort of regular serve?
The jump serve, you hit the ball a little higher, so it gives an opportunity to go down on it. But then there's the top spin serve, and then there's a jump float as well.
Okay.
The jump float it almost acts like a knuckleball sometimes, and if you don't get any rotation on it, it's just that. It really confuses the defense. It's also a little bit easier to place that serve. Nice. Free ball. Go over.
That did. That was hard. That was close to the net. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Well, now he's looking at his hands. What happened? Oh, stupid hands.
When we were talking about the different refs and how picky they are, Rapazzo in the Friday's game was just called time and again for double
doubles.
hits.
Yeah, it's all subjective.
Yep, it was.
Let that go out.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to call that one in. Off the block. 22-17. But those jump topspin serves, they tend to go over. It looked like they're going in a straight line. Looked like they're going to go out, and then they just drop.
Yeah.
That's in.
That was.
Oh, he's going to. Yeah, okay. It was on the line. Up ref's calling it. So the down ref called it out, and it was right in front of him.
Yeah.
But I thought it was on the line and in, and the up ref thought it was. So the up ref overruled him.
Does the up ref is he the final say on the court?
He is. And obviously they'll work together.
Right. Yeah. Naturally.
And they're just randomly assigned games. It's not like this is a crew that works together all the time.
Yep.
So they'll generally get assigned a game. One will be the up ref for the JV, one will be the down ref, and then they'll switch for the varsity game.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice hit from Collmore. That takes us to match point here, 24-18. One more point, Goffstown will take Mascenic in straight sets. Improved to a 9-5 record with 6 straight wins. And
not
we'll
on
do
that
one
serve.
Just a bit low.
It's a bold strategy. We'll see how it works out for him.
Rally with an opportunity for Mascenic. Good pass. Here we go for a set. And Porter has a nice swing there off the block, but covered by Mascenic. Oh, back row. There we go. Back row attack from BD. Goffstown takes Mascenic in straight sets, 25-21, 25-14, 25-19. Goffstown improves to a 9-5 record. That's phenomenal.
That's
9 wins, 6 straight wins now.
They have been doing an amazing job out there.
Well, we've got another home game Wednesday night against John Stark. So this has been Matt Kennerson with Marty Kelly. Marty, I hope to see you Wednesday night.
Looking forward to it, Matt. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. This is Matt Kennerson. Joining me tonight is junior setter Noah Rapazzo. How you doing, Noah?
Good.
You guys just took Messina in straight sets, 3-0. Were you expecting that? Are you expecting a little bit more out of them? Or?
We looked at their schedule early on, and when we played them in the Jamboree, they did beat us in the Jamboree.
Okay.
And they looked pretty strong. They did have a tall, younger player. I think he played middle. He was topspin serving during the Jamboree. I don't know why he wasn't during today, but we were expecting a little bit more out of them based off of their rank and how they've played against other teams. But overall, they played pretty good.
But now you guys have come off, this will be 6 straight wins.
Yeah.
Including 2 against Wyndham at home and the road.
Yep.
You've got 1 more home game and 1 more away game for the season, potentially finishing the season with 11 wins. But you're definitely at 9 right now.
Yeah, if we win out the season, then we will be ranked 4th in the state, and that means we'll have a bye for the playoffs.
You would have a bye. But either way, it looks like right now, no matter, there's have to be some really weird things to happen for you to get knocked out of that 8th spot. So it looks like you will be hosting a home playoff game. Well, in this game, you've got a couple of injuries, so you had some players that were doing some things that they weren't used to doing. Pat Mannion moving to playing the outside instead of that defensive specialist role. Pat Collomar playing all the way around. But you had hits from all your players today, including some crosses that you guys were working on.
Yeah, we've been working on that in practice a lot. Working on some other stuff. Some funky stuff. Hopefully we'll get to see it either Wednesday or on the away game in Salem.
Okay.
But the cross, we've been pretty successful with that. We do that a lot in practice, but it's cool to see. Yeah,
and you guys, I mean, you're the passing as a setter, and you're transition to that setter role for this year, and with BD having set in the past and moving to the middle, it's probably nice having another setter out there on the floor.
It is. It's nice when he picks up those wonky off out of system balls, and it's really good to have someone that's more experienced than me and knows the background of the position, you know.
Right.
And it's different. It's different because I'm used to him setting. Everybody's used to him setting, and it's just it's just a different role for me because this year I was really looking forward to playing libero, but we don't really have a big enough team where we can field that position.
Right.
And I guess the team needed a setter and a really good middle, and that's what Coach
it
wanted.
has. It's worked out, and just with the targets that you have and those back row attacks, it's been very, very well.
Yeah.
And obviously, you said libero, not running libero. That's the defensive specialist role. You had some phenomenal digs on defense in this game today. This is probably your best defensive game of the year. And that's usually, the setter, you want that second ball, but a lot of times you have to take the first and cover it for defense.
Yeah.
All right. You're a junior this year, finishing up this. You're going into the summer. Have you started looking at schools at all for college plans?
I have. I'm looking into one of the SUNY campuses in Manhattan. It's the Grove School of Engineering. I'd like to major in mechanical or computer engineering.
Okay.
I like math.
Yep.
I like technology. I like robotics, stuff like that.
Good.
It's my main.
And I'm a mechanical engineer, and if when you get there, if you get through Calc 2, you'll probably go on with the program. And then for mechanical, and I told Alex Kelly this earlier, he's looking at mechanical engineering as well. Get through thermodynamics, you'll be all set.
Yeah.
Everything else is easy. After Calc 2 and thermodynamics, you'll be great. So, all right, this is Matt Kennerson and with Noah Rapazzo. Thank you very much, Noah.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.